Good morning, class, and happy Tuesday this week. We have a short week ahead of us, so we have lots of good work to do, and I'm so excited to see you guys this morning for our small group lessons. Today, since it's Tuesday, we are following our Tuesday small group schedule. So you need to find your small group schedule, and since you're in Mrs. Carter's homeroom, you need to follow Mrs. Carter's. Now, if you're watching this in your Mrs. Stackhouse's homeroom, you need to go to her small group schedule and follow Mrs. Stackhouse's small group schedule for the day, okay? Now, I have just posted our weekly assignment sheet this week. I tried to lessen the work this week since we have 4 days to complete our work instead of 5. You'll see on the weekly assignment sheet right here, I'm going to click on this. This is our ELA, which Mrs. Stackhouse will go over with you, but for math this week, we are going to be learning about multiplication, and we're going to talk about the early parts of multiplication. We're going to count equal groups because that's one of the best ways we can learn how to multiply. And we're also going to talk about something called arrays. And arrays are something I really enjoy working with, and I think you will too. This week for your math assignments, you have 2 math assignments to do inside your HMH app and 1 assignment to do in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go back to my Google Classroom page. You'll see that the 2 HMH math assignments are right here. They're called Week 4 math assignments. There's one right here and one right here. You'll need to go into Clever and go into your HMH app like you've been doing to get those done. Now, the 3rd math assignment is called Arrays PowerPoint and Jamboard. To do this, you're going to click on here on the assignment. You're going to go through this Arrays PowerPoint. This is the same style as the Larry the Llama PowerPoints we worked through for place value, so I really think you will like it. It actually will ask you some questions. I would recommend you have a notebook or maybe a whiteboard by you when you go through this PowerPoint to really practice some of the problems that the PowerPoint asks you to. After you do that, you're going to complete this one Google Jamboard slide for me where you create your own array to show me that you know what an array is and how to make one, okay? That is all for math this week. Now, when you finish that, I want you to try to get at least 3 iReady lessons done also. Remember, we still have our monthly iReady competition. Dyson won last month, and he got a really cool STEM kit in the mail where he actually turned a lemon into a clock. He sent me some pictures. It was really cool. So I hope that someone else will really get to win this month by their iReady minutes. So the more minutes and the more time you spend in iReady, the more lessons you get done, the better you have a chance of winning the prize. For social studies this week, we have a social studies week 4 quiz that you'll see right here. This is a Google form. It's a little bit shorter this week, okay? Then lastly, for science this week, we have a science Google form. Now this one is a lot of sharing your thoughts and your experiences after reading last week's Mystery Science lesson online. So after you read, which you did last week, you read Mystery 2 last week and you listened to it, this week all you need to do is complete this Google form, okay? So all of these assignments, as you see, they're all in your Google Classroom stream, okay? I want you guys to try to work really hard tomorrow since we have a day to get assignments done all day. We're not meeting tomorrow because it's a Wednesday. So I really want you to try to work your hardest to get a lot of that work done tomorrow so that when it comes time for Thursday and Friday, you'll be pretty much done with your work and you can start to rest for the weekend, okay? I'm very excited to see how hard you guys have worked. I'm going to keep grading, and I'm also going to be giving feedback to anyone that needs it, okay? So if you have any questions, send me an email. Happy learning, and I'll see you soon.